Hey credit warriors, welcome to the show, and in today's video I want to go through three things. We have the Bilt Rent Day promotion, which is a huge transfer bonus to a certain airline, a minimum of 75% of your points or more depending on what status you have. Then we have a $900 bonus when you open up a Chase checking and savings account, and finally the new Chase Sapphire Lounge just opened at JFK this week. If you're new here, do subscribe for more videos on credit cards and personal finance topics several times a week, and we're all about getting you the maximum value out of your financial products. All right, so the Bilt credit card is the only credit card on the US market that allows you to pay rent to any landlord and earn points on that spending, up to 100,000 points per year. The first of every month is Rent Day for Bilt card holders, where you can earn double points on all your spending categories, except for rent, which is kind of weird because it's called Rent Day, but whatever. So the 3x the card earns on dining becomes 6x, for example. It's a great day for date night. But then in addition to that, Bilt will usually offer some additional bonuses or promotions, such as a transfer bonus to a certain airline when you move points around on that day. Well, this coming Rent Day, February 1st, is no different. Bilt is offering a bonus when you transfer points to Air Canada's Aeroplan, and Air Canada is a Star Alliance airline, which means you can book any airline in that alliance, which includes the major US airline, United. So if you want to take the Polaris business class to London on United like I did last year, well, you can book that through Air Canada, as long as you can find availability. It's actually a total of 45 airline partners, including others like Emirates and Lufthansa. So what is the bonus? Well, it's pretty huge. So for one day only, on February 1st, you will get a 75% bonus when you transfer points over if you are a Blue member. That is their most basic level of membership that everyone gets by default. Blue members have a transfer minimum of 2,000 points, so that becomes 3,500 Aeroplan miles, which is almost doubled. Then for Silver members, it is doubled, 100% bonus. So 1,000 Bilt points becomes 2,000 Aeroplan miles. For Gold, it's 125%, so 1,000 Bilt points becomes 1,250 Aeroplan miles. And for Platinum, it's 150%, so 1,000 Bilt points becomes 2,500 Aeroplan miles. So those are your Rent Day benefits for Bilt card members for February 1st, which is next Thursday. Don't forget about it, since it is one day only. And if you don't have the Bilt card but are interested, I will put a link to it down in the description box below. It is one of my recommended cards. All right, let's now move on. But before we do, if you have a load of credit cards that you struggle to keep track of, the sponsor of today's video, Max Rewards, is a great app to use to keep data such as your transactions, your balances, your credit utilization, points and rewards balances, all in one place. It will tell you which card to use where to earn the most points or cashback, taking into account things like rotating categories. The new version 3, has a few new features as well, such as a page dedicated to keeping track of your Amex coupon book style benefits. And for Amex cards, especially the Pro version of Max Rewards Gold, is especially useful. It activates all of your Amex offers, so you never miss a deal, and you tend to actually unlock new secret offers once you activated all of them that you never otherwise would get access to. You can get a free month of that with my link below, or just download it and check out the free features. All right, so next we have the Chase bank account bonus, and then we'll get into looking at some photos of the new Sapphire Lounge that just opened at JFK. So the Chase bank account bonus was around last year, and it is back for a limited time. We'll tell you how long. Here it is. There are three options. You can open a Chase total checking account, which is like their standard account, and set up direct deposit, and you will get $300 as a bonus. Then if instead you open a Chase savings account and you deposit $15,000 into that account, you keep that balance for 90 days, you will get $200. But if you do both things together, you don't just get those two amounts added together, which would be $500, you instead get $900, which is quite a lot. Now, this one is a limited time offer. It ends on 4/17/2024, so April 17th. So you have just under 3 months to get it. I would say, for some people, if you have $15,000 just lying there in another account and you're okay with moving it, you could do that. Obviously, with the checking account, you do need to set up a direct deposit. So that would be the main account that your pay goes into. So, it is a bit of a decision to think about. You are basically switching banks. That's what they kind of want you to do. Give your business to Chase over the long term. So It is a little bit of thinking about it, but if you've been thinking of switching backs anyway and Chase is a contender, now is a great time to do it. Anyway, let's finally get to the new Chase Sapphire Lounge that just opened at JFK this week. Now, this one is a little different to the one that opened at LaGuardia last week. I know it's kind of weird. We had two opening at New York airports within the space of like a week, okay? This time, Chase has actually taken over the old Etihad Lounge that was shut down for several years. Well, now it's reopened as the Sapphire Lounge by the club, and there is still a relationship with Etihad. The lounge is in Terminal 4 near the Centurion Lounge. It's 7,600 square feet, which is actually a little bit on the small side, okay? Most of these lounges tend to be like over 10,000, like 12,000 or something. And it's open from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. daily. 1 Mile at a Time had some good photos on his site, so you can see there's been some refurbishment done. You're seeing Chase's signature blue on many of the seats. Obviously, there is a buffet, drinks, coffee, etc. The Points guy also had an article on this lounge, and you can see the Etihad branding is still there in many of the photos. So Etihad business class and first class passengers can still use it, and the Points guy's team estimated that there will be about 100 eligible Etihad flyers passing through the lounge each day. So in the hour or so before an Etihad flight, and there are 2 flights a day, it might be a bit busy, okay? So there probably will be a couple of hours each day where the lounge will be pretty busy, but at other times, hopefully it's okay. But in total, it does look like a good lounge. There's also shower suites, which I always like to see, and the food does look really good too. But since it's operated with an airline, there may be some differences in what is offered compared to the pure Sapphire lounges like the one that just opened at LaGuardia. You can get in with the Priority Pass card that comes with the Chase Sapphire Reserve or with the Ritz-Carlton card with up to 2 guests. The Ritz-Carlton card isn't open to new applicants at the moment. Sapphire Reserve is, and I'll put a link to that one in the description if you want to learn more about it. As always, affiliate link, so we do thank you very much if you use it. And then if you have Priority Pass from another card, you can get 1 visit per year and pay $75 for another visit or for guests. And if you don't have any kind of Priority Pass from any card, you can actually buy a day pass for this lounge for $100. Same with the LaGuardia one, but $100 is way overpriced, so I would not recommend doing that. I'll paste the links to those 2 articles shown in the video below in case you want to have a closer look at the photos. There really were loads of photos in each article. And that's where I'm going to leave it today, guys. The links for most of the things that we have talked about in this video will be pasted below, as will a link to our sponsor, Max Rewards. That'll be the top link in the description section. You get a free month with my link if you are interested in Max Rewards Gold, the pro version. Otherwise, you can just try out the free version. Please subscribe to the channel if you're new, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye.